Going, everybody? It's your man, the legend, Sesamari, here to help you guys get paid on this awesome Tuesday. That's right. Today we got some MLB parlays to go ahead and talk to you guys about. Tomorrow, game one, NBA Finals. You already know, Knicks versus Spurs, right here, Madison Square Garden. Who's gonna take it? The crown is up for grabs. Brand new champion will be crowned. That's right. So before we get to that, let's go ahead and get to this. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit like and subscribe so that way you too can get notifications and updates on parlays that are going to pop off all summer, baby. And be ready. Starting next week, we're going to go into the Summer Showdown show where we go ahead and talk about NFL preseason. We're going to talk about some baseball, and we're going to cover the NBA Finals. So it should be a good matchup. Keep your eyes peeled for the notifications. Let me jump into it today. I've got 4 games that I'm going to talk about. I'm sorry, 3 games that I'm going to talk about, and it's going to go like this. So first up, we're going to talk about Rays versus Tigers. Last night, that was a great matchup. The Rays kept at it. They were down by like 6 runs going into the 5th or 6th inning, and the bats just got hot, man. And they wound up losing 10-9, but the majority of our players got their props. So for tonight's game for the Rays, we're going to go ahead, and we got 2 ways we're going to take this. I got a safe parlay and I got a spicy meatball. Okay, so this first safe parlay is you're going to talk just only about pitching. Okay, so we're going to go with pitchers and the strikeout count. That's what we're going to go with. So for Flattery, we're going to go with 3Ks for him. Then we're going to go over to that San Diego versus Phillies game. We got Vasquez for 2Ks and Nola for 3Ks. Moving on, we got Baltimore versus Beantown Boston. We're going to take Baz for 3Ks and Early for 3Ks. I know, taking Baz for 3Ks is ridiculous. He's normally a 4 or 5K kind of guy, but we're going to undervalue him at a value. That's how we're going to bring this card up. Okay, moving on, we got Schlittler and Castillo for that New York Yankees versus Guardians matchup. We're going to take both of them for 3Ks. Again, I know Schlittler is a great pitcher. He's usually around 5-6K mark, but in order to get the 5, you got to pass 3 first. That's why we're taking it for 3Ks. So that safe 7-legger pays out at like minus 195. That's how you know it's going to hit. And it looks just like this. Moving on. Better go ahead and get some water because this is about to get real spicy up in here. All right. So now let's go ahead and just go with this. So the Rays versus Tigers matchup, we're going to go ahead and put down not only Flaherty for the 3Ks, but we're also going to put down my man Yandy Diaz and Greg Caminero both for a hit. That's right. Both of them for hits. Caminero came through last night. Yandy Diaz had 3 hits last night. These guys have been on a tear. All right. Moving on, we got the same pitching matchup in San Diego versus Phillies. We're going to take Vasquez again for 2Ks and Nola for 3Ks. Then moving on to Baltimore versus Boston, same thing. Baz for 3Ks, Early for 3Ks. But we're also going to take Basallo. That's right, Basallo for a hit. Now it's minus 180 on the props. So again, he has a very great track record against the pitcher here. And he makes it happen against this guy every time he sees him. So we're going to take Basallo for a hit. And he's been on a little bit of a heater himself. Moving on to that New York Yankees game. Again, same thing. We're taking both Castillo for 3Ks and Schlittler for 3Ks. And that 10-legger pays out at plus 400, and it looks just like this. All right, y'all. So again, this is a little. It's that summertime lull. We're still in the preseason matchup for football. We're still in the middle of the season of the grind for baseball and basketball. We're wrapping it up. Now, if you're a hockey fan, go Vegas. I really hope they win it again. They've got a lot of talent on that team. Our neighbors to the north, they might want to try to do something about that. But hey, Canada's been a dry land for the Stanley Cup for a long time. It might be dry one more year. We'll see how that goes. Make sure you follow this channel, like and subscribe so you can get notifications for tomorrow's update. There's going to be an early bird show for NBA Finals Game 1. Yeah, baby. So make sure you check it out. So that way you can put your picks in there before the lines change. And then we've got UFC. Yeah. UFC Fight Night this Saturday. It should be great. It's back in Vegas. Make sure you check out the channel on Friday night. Me and my man Utica from Bros Talk. We're going to go ahead and talk about fights not to finish. My man Utica from Bros Talk MMA killed the card. He went 10 for, only had 2 losses, 10 wins, did amazing. My man cleaned up, raked house in. So please Make sure you like and subscribe to his channel. Again, that's Bros Talk MMA. Check him out. He's got the insight. He's got the vision when it comes to the fights. Him and his whole crew, Ray Bucks and Darren T. All right. So the next time, Legend out.